Hello, everybody. Welcome to Com's Corner, episode number 4. Welcome, welcome. Drew Com, what's up? Thank you for popping in. I believe you are here via mobile by the looks of it. Thank you. Awesome sauce. So yeah, episode 4, and don't mind the furry face today, folks. I just didn't feel like shaving. So you get the furry RogCom today. Com's Corner episode 4. We've got some interesting stuff for you today. I have all kinds of news. But some of it I'm saving for next week because I already had this episode already done up before we made some interesting changes or additions to the WGA. But you know what? We're going to jump into our promo video, which is kind of my national anthem of sorts. So let's listen to the promo video one more time.
Ever wondered what it's like to be part of a vibrant gaming community that celebrates the thrill of competition, the joy of collaboration, and the sheer fun of play? Welcome to a journey into the heart of Whirlwind Gaming Academy, affectionately known as WGA. At the helm of WGA are the founders, the visionaries who breathe life into this thriving gaming hub. Guiding the WGA community alongside the founders are our senior ambassadors and ambassadors. What's coming up in the WGA calendar, you ask? We host various charity events throughout the year. Prepare for the adrenaline rush of our quarterly Fortnite tournaments, a true test of skill and strategy that brings our community together. Keep the conversation flowing. Engage with fellow gamers and content creators by joining our Discord at discord.gg/WGA. Whether you're a novice seeking advice or a pro gamer looking for a challenge, we've got you covered. It's a place where you can share your gaming triumphs, discover new strategies, and make lifelong friends. We're committed to achieving great things and believe that with our members' support, we can make a significant impact. We'd like to extend an invite to you all to become an active part of the WGA community and participate in our exciting events. Join us and make the most out of your gaming experience.
And that is our promo video. Love it. One of the many things I'm going to have common in Com's Corner is going to be that video. It's also going to be our Ambassador Wanted slides, although I did cover this last week, so I'm not going into everything. It's there. Read it. Rewind, pause, do whatever you have to do. But basically, we are looking for more ambassadors. We have the criteria listed there, what we're looking for. And I've got some announcements next week for this. But for now, there's the second part. And the part you can't really read at the bottom, unfortunately, because of the way I have my my stream, is if this sounds like you, reach out to one of the WGA founders at discord.gg/WGA. So yeah, so we're looking for some active people. So if you're interested, if you think that's you, drop us a buzz. All right. Upcoming events we have for the month of April. Whirlwind Gaming Academy is raising funds for Diabetes Research Institute Foundation. So for the full month of April, we are doing this thing. Now, I don't think this total is anywhere near accurate. The current total is, and again, with the unable to see anything when I try to look. Who can give me a total in chat? DrewCom, can you give me the total? Yeah, for the Drew, for the mobile version, I can't put the slides down there. It doesn't work well. So I just have the logo and people can go check out other things. So the current total is $150. We are April 9th, so that's pretty good. We've got a goal of $1,000. I'll have to update this for next time. I thought I had everything covered, but apparently not. And then we also have the Streamathon, which will take place on April 20th and 21st. You're on PC? Well, no, if you're on PC, you should have me on one side in a large picture, and then on the side of me, the other one. You may have grabbed the wrong notification when it popped. There's two. There's a vertical and a regular. You just have to check the other one out, because I am streaming to both areas on the YouTube platform. So if you're interested in donating for this very worthwhile cause, you can scan the UPC code right there and, give some donations. Well, I know you're not lying to me, but you're just on the wrong thing, my friend. I mean, I can't show you because it's not on the same screen, but I have two different. Oh, there you go. Okay, you see it now. Perfect. All right, so we're going to move on. So Streamathon, April 20th and 21st. This might be a good time to pull up the next thing just to kind of so people know what's what, because if you want more information, you can go to our Discord at discord.gg/WGA. Yeah, I'm like getting up there, Drew, in the old technology thing. Miss Fran is teaching me very well. I'm going to pull this here in front of the stream, and we're going to go to, good thing my search history doesn't have like any porn or anything, right? You totally see that. We're going to go to whirlwindgaming.com, and this is our new website. So by typing in whirlwindgaming.com, it will bring you to Google Sites. So it does forward you. And so I added this cute little banner across the top that can bring you. So April is Diabetes Month. Please check out the calendar in the events section. I'm not going to click on that right now because I literally want to go through the whole website. So we have the banner that goes across the top. So Whirlwind Gaming Academy, and then our slogan, where players become family. I mean, I'm not going to read everything, but we have our welcome message. We have our mission, our vision, our values, our goals. And hey, look at that. It's the promo video you can play right from the website. And then, of course, a quick way to join our Discord. So that's on the home section. And then if we go on the about section, we have the WGA socials that you can click, and it'll bring you to our social links. We have a list of our founders and kind of our primary roles that we've kind of fallen into. I mean, we can all do anything and everything, but the way it's kind of fallen is Miss Fantastic's kind of our stream support or streamer support, and we're going to get into that in the next segment. I'm the webmaster. I don't know if master is really a word or a title I could use, but definitely I'm the web guy. RogCom is our tournament coordinator, so he usually takes off with all the details with the tournament. Smitty, kind of our charity event coordinator, or at least she was or is, for the diabetes. And I'm going to try to convince her really hard, no pressure, to take on the next ones as well. And Smitty's also our graphics person. She puts together most of our signs or whatever for all the various activities that we do. She kind of enjoys that. So, it helps a lot when we can split the tasks up like that. And then, of course, we have our senior ambassadors. And if you click on any of these links, it'll bring you to their primary streaming platform. So I want to say for everybody but me, the oddball, mine brings you to YouTube. The other ones bring everybody to Twitch. Then we have our ambassadors. And oh, look at that, coming soon. And we have a little surprise right here. We'll talk more about that next week. So that's the About Us. And then we have the Events section, which if you click this button brings you here. This is our calendar of events. If you just want to click on month. So diabetes for the whole month, and then the actual stream schedule and who's streaming, and the times and whatever. This calendar is going to be, I'm either going to keep one calendar specifically for main events and maybe a secondary calendar for other things. I'm not sure. I am considering something for streaming schedules, but I think that it becomes a lot for me to have to maintain it. So I may link to, if people want to put together their own calendar for their streaming schedules on the Google platform, and then I can link it into here and have people's streaming schedules. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's something I'm kind of leaning towards. I could have one combined calendar with everybody's schedules on it. I think that'd be kind of neat. But we'll play that one by ear. And then we have our partner section. So this is where kind of the side things that we do. And it could be a lot of different things in here eventually. But for now, we have Miss Fantastique with her Framer Framework, myself with Comms Corner, and Drew with Mind Mastery Education. So that is the new website. I could add a feedback section, but we have a Discord for that. So if anybody has any feedback, go to our Discord and put some feedback in there. More than happy to entertain different ideas. So that's the website. Move that on out. All right, so moving on, we have, this is a better look at the streaming schedule for this Streamathon. So again, I'll just go over this real quick. I'm just actually going to do the Smitty part here. From 10 to 2, Smitty is going to be launching this whole Streamathon show. And we're actually going to have, at the very beginning of her stream, everybody getting together and talking about how diabetes has impacted their life. So I think that'll be kind of cool. You'll get to hear some stories on people's journeys with diabetes and maybe the people that live with them. So I think that'll be a super great way for you to learn a lot about the different members of the WGA. So we have that. So today is the spotlight on Miss Fantastique, the person that hides from the spotlight as much as she can. She is not a big, hey, look at me type person. But I think a lot of people can attest to the fact that she really is a go-to for a lot of us for a lot of different things. And she definitely excels at a lot of the stuff she does. And if we move forward, the About Me for Miss Fantastique, she's tech-savvy wife, definitely tech-savvy and definitely a wife. Proud mother and lifelong gamer. Her actual name is Francine, aka Miss Fantastique, or Fran. She was first introduced to gaming when the NES came out. Yes, she's that old. Still a pup. These days, she plays a variety of games on both PC and console, anything from World of Warcraft to Call of Duty. And then I can add to this, definitely, she plays like NHL, like she loves NHL. It's crazy. She definitely loves Fortnite. But you can join the World and Family for laughs and epic gaming moments. And she's recently streamed Fortnite. She's taken a dabble at just chatting. Supermarket Simulator, and I'm just going to put it out there. I'm kicking everybody's butt in that game right now. She enjoys Valorant, and then she is dabbled on a little to the left. So that's, just to name a couple of things she does. For the most part, I want to say she's Fortnite, and she's trying to get more into the just chatting to kind of talk about streaming and streaming journeys in general. So she's definitely interested in that. So the streamer framework is Miss Fantastique's, I'll call it claim to fame. Not really. It's not a claim to fame. It's something that she believes a great deal in. She's all about helping people, and she found this way of doing so via a blog. So there's the link to her blog area. So streamerframework.blogspot.com. I think she said to me by the weekend, if she hasn't already hit it, she's going to be at 80 blog posts, which is crazy. I don't know how she does that. That's a lot, and very consistent at it. She's always very proud when she puts them out there, and she really looks forward to people making comments about them, positive comments, of course, and people just going to check it out. So she, when you see her post this, by all means, share it to as many people as you can. The more people that can see her blogs, I think the more people will benefit from them. She has a profound love for streaming, content creation, and assisting others, as that's what drives her. She's developed a streamer framework with the intention of offering streamers guidance and a clear path forward. So yeah, over 70 articles, but she's close to the 80 now. And one of the great things about how Miss Fran puts her blogs out, she's not putting stuff out there to tell you this is what you need to do to be successful. What she's doing is she's putting out information to help you make the decisions based on how you feel, how you are as an individual. So it's not, cookie cutter, you need to do this. It's look deep inside you. What do you love to do? And here's some ideas to help you get there. So it's a great way for people to develop, right? Because if everybody did the same thing, I think streaming in general would be very boring, because everybody would dress the same way, look the same way. Can you imagine if everybody was Dr. Disrespect? Dr. Disrespect would no longer be entertaining because everybody was Dr. Disrespect, right? So learning your way, your path is what Miss Fran is trying to help people with. And anybody that's interested in popping into one of her streams, she'd be super ready to answer any questions you may have about her individual posts or blogs. Just because she's playing a game. I mean, I know her. She would hit the brakes if she had to and have that conversation with you, just because that's the type of person she is. So, so that's that one. We'll move on to the next one. So that was Miss Fran. Now we're going to do something interesting. I like to try to add something that's non-Whirlwind in the mix. So this is not specific to Whirlwind. I did some research, and I have some very interesting information on the history of gaming. So the history of gaming is a fascinating journey that spans several decades and has seen numerous technological advancements, cultural shifts, and industry innovations. So here's a brief overview of the key milestones in the history of gaming. So I didn't even know this was a thing. Basically, 1950s, 1960s, the origins of electronic gaming can be tracked back with the invention of Space War. They came out officially in 1962, which was a computer game developed by students at MIT. These early games were mostly experimental and limited to academic and research institutions. It's I can't even imagine this thing. And they probably thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I look at it and it just looks like a magic 8-ball that you shake and wait for an answer. So pretty awesome. Would have never even thought of that. When I think back, I can't think that far back. Well, heck, this is before I was even born, which is saying a lot because I was born a long time ago. 1970s and 1980s marked the rise of arcade gaming with classics like Pong, Space Invaders, that captivated audiences around the world. The arcade industry flourished throughout the 80s with iconic games such as Pac Man, Donkey Kong, and Tetris. So, this is how I started remembering things. Um, and, going to the arcade with your pocket full of change was like the in thing back in the day. Um, we had a mall in my hometown that I could go to. But I'm going to put out there, my mom didn't really want me to go because it was full of the troublemakers. Only the makers went to the arcade. Um, so I had to sneak in there. Sorry, Mom, but I did it. And in the 80s, we had the home console revolution. So the release of the Atari 2600 in 1977 popularized home gaming consoles. In the 80s, the video game market experienced rapid growth with the introduction of consoles like the Nintendo, and in 1985, and the Sega Genesis in 1989. The era also saw the emergence of iconic franchises like Super Mario Brothers and The Legend of Zelda. And I think a lot of people may have actually used this firsthand. But now they've also started coming out with replicas of these things. So if you see a replica that they come out with now, here's the original. This is what it was with these cartridges. You pop them in and you flick your little buttons. It was very, very awesome at the time. Now it's like, whatever. And then my favorite age came in, which was the golden age of PC gaming. So the 90s witnessed the rise of PC gaming fueled by advancements in computer technology and the proliferation of personal computers. Games like Doom, Quake, and Diablo revolutionized the industry with immersive gameplay and online multiplayer features. And I think RogCom might remember back in the day when we would get together and with our friends and whatnot and play some of these games in a network fashion. It wasn't online, but it was all networked in my buddy's garage, and we brought all our big computers with us, slapped them down, and we had a blast. That's what we did. The late 1990s and early 2000s marked a transition to 3D graphics and more sophisticated gameplay experiences. Titles such as Super Mario 64, Final Fantasy VII, and Half-Life pushed the boundaries of what was possible in gaming. Yes, Diablo LAN Party were the best. Yeah, when these more advanced consoles came out, it really made a big change. Man, people went to town with Super Mario, that is for sure. And I think to this day, people still manage to do it, even if it's just retro gaming. The 2000s saw the mainstream adaptation of online gaming with the launch of services like Xbox Live and Steam, massive multiplayer online games, which we all refer to as MMOs, such as World of Warcraft, become cultural phenomena, attracting millions of players worldwide. And this game today is still a huge time sink for a lot of people. The game itself is in multiple versions. It's pretty interesting how, you have TV series that you used to watch when you were a kid, and then they've done the I don't know, the reboots of them. Well, they did the same thing for World of Warcraft, the reboot into the classic World of Warcraft. So now you can play classic World of Warcraft, you can play current World of Warcraft, and people are just, glued to it, having a good time. With the popularization of smartphones and tablets in the 2010s, that led to a boom of mobile gaming. Casual games like Angry Birds and Candy Crush Saga became global sensations, reaching audiences of all ages. Yes, you are correct. Drew EverQuest was definitely all. I think many of us is our first MMO, and I think definitely set the stage or the not the stage, the mark that you have to hit for a popular game, and then WoW came in and just blew the doors off of it with better graphics, um, and that really, like, EverQuest tried with EverQuest 2, they couldn't do it, and I'm actually very surprised that WoW didn't come out with the WoW 2, but instead they did the reboot to Classic. Um, so I say my mom doesn't know a lot about computers, but man, she can crush candy. Let me tell you, she has plays that like on the regular on her tablet, and that just gives you an idea, right? This is an older lady. Not gonna call her out on her age, but she's definitely older than I am because she's my mom. Um, and just goes to show you how every generation is just getting involved in these things, right? It's crazy. Um, Also in the 2010s, virtual reality came to be a bigger experience. VR and AR technologies gained traction, offering an immersive gaming experience. Devices like the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and PlayStation VR brought VR gaming to the mainstream, while games like Pokemon Go popularized AR gaming. Oh, interesting. WoW 2 after the next three expansions. Cool, cool. So VR, I don't know. I can't get into VR. I find it difficult. I wear glasses, and a lot of these VR contraptions just mess with my world. Um, there might be some better than others for glasses, but I definitely am not a contacts type of person. So, because I don't like sticking things in my eyeball, um, so I find these things very uncomfortable for me to wear, and I'm not going to get contacts just to VR. But a lot of people do it. I think as the technology gets better and lighter and smaller, more compact or whatever, I think it'll become just a lot better experience as well. Also, in the 2010s to present, the rise of streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube gaming has transformed gaming into a spectator sport, with millions of viewers tuning in to watch their favorite gamers play live. Esports has become a billion-dollar industry, with professional players competing in tournaments for massive prize pools. I don't know how many times I've jumped on watching something and almost worse than TV, not even getting away from it, right? Just staying with it. It's amazing. It's amazing what's been coming out. Just wait for the implants. Yeah, yeah. That'll. I can see them sewing something to my eyeball. Me really loving that. So yeah, so that's where we are today with that. Next generation gaming, present and future. The gaming industry continues to evolve with advancements in technology such as cloud gaming, ray tracing, and artificial intelligence. The next generation of gaming consoles, such as the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, promise even more immersive and realistic gaming experience. And these things just keep changing. Like, they just keep getting better and bigger, and um, especially Xbox, it's almost like just a computer in a box. But actually, I think runs better than a PC. Go figure. It's just amazing on how these things are developing. Basically, to summarize it all, this overview only scratches the surface of the rich and diverse history of gaming, but it highlights the key developments and milestones that have shaped the industry into what it is today. So carve your place in history. And that's for you guys, the streamers and gamers out there. And that, folks, is it for episode 4 of Calm's Corner. I hope you found it entertaining. I know I had a blast doing the history of gaming, doing the research for it. I actually learned some stuff. You tend to forget how things developed, so it was kind of neat to do. And that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Comms Corner. And we're going to transition into some gaming now. So I say for the people that just came for Comms Corner, thank you very much for watching. And we will see you next week. Now, for those not here for Comms Corner, but are here for games, I like to pride myself on being a variety streamer, so I don't necessarily play the same thing all the time every week. Some people, Miss Fran, will call that indecisive. I like to call it variety streaming. So today, we're just loading her up right now. It's going to take a while for it to load here. We are going to play some New World. And I've stopped playing New World, I don't know how long ago, because I found it very boring at the level I got to. Because I just play alone a lot, right? So when you start getting into content that requires more people and I'm not into that, then it's like, okay, well, this is boring. I don't want to do it anymore. They've made a lot of changes to the game. It may feel the same. There's an expansion now, which I'm not getting anytime soon. But I'm just looking at what type of play do I want to do in New World. So I already created my new character, and he's waiting to start because I didn't want to go through the whole content creation part on stream. So we're going to, as soon as it can decide to load, we're going to jump in there. And I'm not even 100% yet on where I'm going to go with weapons. The good part about this game is you literally can change your weapons whenever you want, which is good because I probably will. But it's going to come down to, what's the best weapon combination to go with for a solo player. This is the expansion. I'll let it play just because I think
Time
this is really cool.
has no claim on the Eternal Isle.
And we are going to switch the view just so that the vertical folks can see what's going on a little bit.
Change will come. Eternity
They do have mouse RogCom.
wasted on human ambition. Nature must rise and reign.
This is a whole new section of the existing map that,
Mighty
unless you have the
lords.
expansion, you cannot access.
Let us cleanse these lands.
If you try to access it, it kills you.
But the future is fixed for neither man nor beast.
This expansion gives you mounts
End them.
and flail as a weapon. And it's a healer type weapon.
Change is coming for us all.
So that's the intro video. Now what we are going to do is click on the million of things you have to click here. So here's RogCom. And I only have a level 36. That's my big character. So I didn't get very far originally. But I don't want to get into using her. So we are going to load up RogCom here. Yeah, I think they had to do mounts because it was taking too long to run around. Too much time to get around. They added a lot of fast travel locations, but still, I think the mounts make a big difference. I know I watch people zoom by me and it's like, oh, I can't do that. All right, so this is the beginning of the game where you wash up on shore. I'm not going to go through all the little thingies. Because I've already done this a million times.
You, come closer. I think.
I think I'm going to turn the game sound down just a wee bit here. At least in my headset. I don't know how it is for you guys. But for me, my earbuds, it's super loud. So just going to turn it down. If it's too loud on the stream, let me know. Tab. We have a shield. We got some food. We'll eat. Because that's what they want us to do.
You wash up on my shore, exhausted and weak, and I welcome you home.
Okay, so we'll turn that down a bit then. It depends on the game I'm playing. I find like when I'm playing Fortnite, I have to turn the volume way up. Probably some settings I have in the background that I changed one day. And she's not happy about that. That's the power she wanted for herself, and I have it now.
Done.
Sorry about your luck.
Source. It was my destiny to claim that.
I know one of the things I definitely want to do is I want to keep light armor. And it's a big thing right now because it's the big, like, you know, your weight is your agility and whatnot. But I feel like I don't want to be this big tanky person, so I want to be able to dodge and whatever. So I'm probably going to be some kind of a ranged, but still not 100% yet. We got time to figure that out. So we can block. We don't have to roll all the time. Whirlwind. I call it whirlwind. I don't know what it is actually. Yeah, whirling blade. Whirlwind. Because of whirlwind gaming. How can you not choose that? Auto runs the equal sign. That's kind of weird where that is. And we keep running and running. There we go. We're at the top. Little cutscene that I don't think it'll let me skip anyway. Now I just want to see if I can, if this goes to both my chats. It went there. Did it go to the other one too? That's cool. I like how I can chat in one place and it goes to both chats. Just like your chats bounce
You
back and
had the
forth to the two
choice.
different.
You forced my hand. Your soul is now mine.
He might be a little bit upset.
I feel your blessings surge within me.
And then
Everlasting glory
we
will
get
be
blasted like
ours.
everybody does. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm using the restream for my chat only. And ouch. And it's really cool. I like how it keeps all my chat together. Okay, well, he's just kicking my butt. Take that, you son of a gun. It's really cool too because if I was like on Twitch as well, it would also broadcast all of the what happens on YouTube, puts it on Twitch, what happens on Twitch, puts it on YouTube. I have to set up Miss Fran for that because she does both, and it just sometimes it's hard for her to keep track. And it's nice because if somebody like with her, she has a lot of people that talk on mobile that nobody can see what's being said, and people might get confused. So it's just, I think, really important to have that set up for her. She's just so busy she doesn't have time to do it herself. All right, so here we are. We made it to the beach. Gonna pick up some stuff just because I know I need to pick up stuff. See our quest guy.
Steady there, friend. Not yes.
We
Whole
got,
of the corruption. It's that
reward.
but yes, you'll need.
So again, I want to keep it light armor as much as possible. And one of the recommendations they say is you go with a medium weight chest piece and everything else light armor. I don't know if the shield adds to that or not, but we've got to try to stay under 13 here, which is, I think, going to be difficult. This is 2.6. So we're already getting close up there. It might have to get rid of the shield to get that weight that we need, but we'll see. Basic needs. Gather wood from the brush. All right. Right here, son. We'll collect a little bit here. We don't want to go after those yet. Like, am I like taking the worst spot ever here? Like, there we go. Lots of brush here. Why am I crouched? Stand up, boy. Okay, that should be enough for what we need. Grab some more flint. And then we will go over here. I can't help it. I always have to collect. Okay, so they want us to make a flint skinning knife. Set as active tool. And I'm going to put it out there. I want the sickle. Set as active tool. The logging axe. And there's going to be quests afterwards to do all this stuff. But I like being able to get this stuff like as soon as possible. Because I know I'll get rewards for this stuff, but so there's mounts up here. That's the expansion. New weapon, the flail, increase the cap to 65, and mounts. So here's the mounts. And you can get a bunch of different type of mounts. Horses, dire wolves, or mighty lions, basically. Custom skins to personalize your mount's kind of cool too. The flail is a new weapon. This thing is just insane because it's like it's on a chain, right? So it's just so cool, and it does healing as well. So from the people that I've looked online that use it, they totally love that weapon. And then the zone, we saw that already. Level cap increased to level 65. New housing and expanded storage is cool too, right? Increased gear scores. So there's all kinds of cool stuff happening there. But that's that. Let's move on here. Oops. So I got all of my stuff loaded. Yep. Go to quest guy.
Very impressive.
Complete
One
the
of the
quest.
nicest crude skinning knives It's important to know how. Yes. Yes. You'll find them snuffling around in the bushes nearby.
So now
They're
our gloves
ornery,
are
but I
medium
think
gloves.
you can handle
For
it.
now, because
Go
I
and
don't
hunt
have a lot of
yourself
gear,
down a
I'll
fat
put it
one,
on because it
skin
keeps me under the
and
weight.
Cook yourself a little feast at the campfire.
Now I have to go kill the boars. Oh, hit the brakes. Let's do our stuff here first. I want to say I'm going to be focusing on something strength based, and maybe I might do spear. I can't use the flail. But I want a ranged item. And the bow is pretty good for that. And if I go bow, I can go bow and spear. So those are both dexterity. So I can keep all my points in dexterity. It'll suck for now because I'm using a sword and shield. But at these low levels, it doesn't really matter. And then as soon as I can pull it off, I'll get those other items. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And suddenly it told me to hit map, but just to see where I was going. And then we'll look at our little pieces of paper here. Take that, piggy. Stick you in the butt. And then we will carve him up. Hello, Miss Fran. How are you? Already? I guess, yeah. Time is flying, I guess. Well, you know where I am. So I'm going to kill a couple of boars. I don't need a bunch, but while I'm here. Oh, there was something. A void gauntlet. That's a new item. It's not part of the expansion. I don't know when they added the void gauntlet, but it definitely wasn't there back in the day when I played. But I have read up on it. It doesn't overly impress me what it does, but it's there. And I've got one. I'll sell it to a vendor. Or no, not sell it to a vendor. What do they call it? Not sell, but I'll get money for it. What do they call that? Salvage. I'll salvage it after. Lots of piggies here. Maybe we'll kill a couple more and Oh, he got a hit in. Alright, so we're gonna go hand this in over here. Berry bush, we'll grab some berries. Get the harvesting skill up there. Just looking if there's a boulder I can mine or pickaxe or whatever, but there isn't. So here we're going to do our light rations. I can actually do quite a few of them. Miss Fran, I'm not sure when you get home if the door is locked or not. I think out of habit it may have gotten locked, but I'm not sure. What else? Anything else around here? More flint. Alright, let's hand this in. I get so distracted.
That smells delicious. And you seem to be feeling better. We get shipwrecked. That's the scent. It's excellent. If the corrupted start converging on you in numbers, I suggest you retreat. Either way, keep that blade handy. The last thing we need is for
they've added this music stuff. You can play musical instruments and whatnot. Not really my thing. This will add 3.5. That will overweight me. So I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with it right now. For now, we go where they tell me to go.
They shall ruthlessly strike down their
Level
fellows.
4.
Their path to corruption begun.
Investigate the wreckage. Well, let's go investigate the wreckage, shall we? Grab as many of the supplies as we can find. There's always lots of goodies in there. Where is everybody? Oh, they're right there. Defeat corrupted dudes, okay. Nothing I can take there. Let's go up top. No loot. I need one more. And we have to go back, so I'm going to, before I put my points in.
Well done. It's grim work, I know.
Tarnished
But the
amulet.
storm wall is... well, I fear you may not fully grasp the danger of
Alright,
such an endeavor.
So this
but
shield,
I won't hold you
2.7
back.
in weight.
Just keep that weapon
It's
at
less
the
weight
ready
than that
and
one,
take
so we're
out
gonna
as many
switch the
corrupted
shield.
as you can. If you find survivors,
That
send
keeps
them
us
here.
the weight down. I'm curious to see if where these pants bring us. Yeah, just a hair over, unfortunately. So we're gonna keep those ones, I think. The shirt, 3.5 compared to 2.3. Ugh, that's a stupid looking shirt. But it keeps us underneath. We gotta put our old pants back on. Just below the line, so that's pretty good. So, I mean, I have this amulet, plus 2 constitution, plus 5 damage to lost. This one here gives plus 3% to max health. Now, constitution plus 2 gives you towards health, and honestly, I don't know. It's epic, so I'm going to keep it instead of using this one. I don't know. I thought there was a command. Oh, dropped. I don't want to drop it. I don't know what the key command is to repair or salvage. C plus trigger. Oh, okay. So C plus trigger. That's a lot easier. Way easier. I definitely need something nicer than this red outfit they got me wearing here. Well, we're going to go along the way here. We got search for survivors at the wreck. Hello, piggy. And that little piggy went, not wee 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 all the way home, it went, ugh, and died. Oh, shoot. I thought it was like a friendly NPC, and then he went all crazy. Now this game, if I remember correctly, you don't swim. Oh, I'm not in deep enough water. I think like you walk across the bottom, if I remember. I don't know if that's ever changed, but put our points in. Now, all the guides that I've read have stated to put 100 points in your primary attribute first. And then after that, you put 50 into Constitution, and then you continue on your primary stats. So that's what we're going to try to do. More damage, why not? This looks like spice or something. Herbs. Herb, spice, same thing. Thank you. Influence. I don't know what they're talking about. No loots. So my first survivor is over here somewhere. So this is where a range would be good because I could pull this guy. A whirlwind ability there. We got some loot. There we go. That's all destroyed.
Back on the sand.
I freed
You have
somebody
my
somewhere.
thanks. I know a safe spot this way. Come on.
I don't see you. Oh, you're over there. Okay, here I come. I'm following. We're going to a safe spot, apparently. Round and round and round we go.
Well now. Perfect. I was betting there'd be some kind of town nearby. This isn't my first ship's car. That's the...
Oh, hang on, folks. I'll be right back. I got these things backwards. One moment, please. I don't have a B-Rag back screen for my vertical. I never thought I needed one. Okay, I've got to go back over there. But first, we'll check what we got for rewards here. A box we can open. So we got a healing potion. We'll put that in the healing potion slot. Oh, letter. I never read them. I just click them and go.
They shall steal from one another, like rats fighting over scraps.
Alright. I didn't know where I was headed there, but... Looking for another letter, apparently. Now I have 2 points to go to. Somebody was here. Oh, the other boy's laying down. I thought it was 2 corpses. Where's the other letter? Oof, I almost fell there. Whatever the last thing is down below. Clearly I went the wrong way. I'm gonna get stuck here, I bet. Yeah, let's get out of there. I don't want to get stuck. Down one more level. There it is. Not a letter. That shines. There we go. Now we gotta go 100 meters that way. Easy peasy.
There you are. I was starting to worry. More importantly, though, what did you find? Unfortunately, now that most of...
Alright. So now we have... What is this? Death Dread Keel. Great sword. So that's like a big two-handed sword. I don't want any part of that. 8.5 weight in comparison to 3.6 and 2.7. So that combination of those two is lighter, and I don't want that as a secondary. So we're not going to worry about that. We are going to go to our next location. Just keep putting those points in dexterity. I used them all. I think I was quicker than the message. We're gonna have to fight. These guys are really cheap with the loot at this low level, at these low levels. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm gonna grab the ship's flag. And then we'll go to the other side. This guy's got a shield. Mr. Tough Guy blocking my hits here. That's not helping him. Let's get the army chest, see what goodies we have in there. A hat. You're dead. Let's grab the ship's wheel. Alright, we'll check here while we're here. 1.5 weight, which will probably put me over my weight. Yep. I don't know how you're supposed to be under a certain weight when... I think the shield is impacted by it, but the weapons are not. So I'd have to get rid of the shield, which I don't necessarily want to do. Let's see what this does. Yeah, the weapons don't have an impact. So we'll play around with the big Schwartz of a sword here until I can get my dexterity weapons. Where are we going here? This way. This sword is ridiculously big. Oh. We'll grab our herbs. We'll get a level up on that. Why not? Great sword down over here. I don't even know what. I wasn't planning on using it. Slash 3 times. Block. I don't care. Let's go with this one. We'll go hand this in, get our reward. I don't know how far we're gonna get here. I don't know how long it takes to quest until you get to the city. I'm not the fastest quester, so I'm kind of hoping I can make it to the city and hopefully score some cheap weapons off the auction house or something. Return to the watchtower. They have us the watchtower right here.
Welcome back, my friend. Glad to see you're still with us.
Okay, so
While
that's a
you were
shotgun,
out,
which is
see,
cool. I'm gonna grab that for sure.
Look. Good. Oh, have.
Okay. So let's go back here for a minute. So we now have a shotgun. We'll replace the sword with the shotgun. Doesn't impact our stuff there. A little bit of a ranged weapon, not great. I think, yes, Miss Fran, there are no colors. That is because I'm out of plugs. When I plugged the NAS system in, I unfortunately lost. I need something. I have to figure something out for that, for my lights. Because yes, it's kind of boring without my colored lights behind me. So why did that not work? C, click, there we go. So now they want us to go catch up with Watcher Reese near the entrance to the Sea of Caves. That's this way. And we're going to switch to this. I'll grab some green wood while we're at it here.
Hey, you gave.
Main quest, Demon Storm. Okay, I've never used the shotgun before, but I am totally loving the shotgun right now. That's hilarious. Oh, definitely a new favorite toy. Oh, he's still... There we go. I don't know how to reload without, because I'm used to like doing R for reload, but I don't know what it would be.
And they shall witness the power manifest, the true future of the human race.
No goodies up here. Okay. That is the funnest thing ever. Shoot a grenade. That's cool. A net is cool. Shrapnel blast. That's kind of neat. The net's neat because it holds them in place. The explosive is just cool on its own. I think we'll go with that. We're going to go DPS. And then we're going to try if that works like that. No, it doesn't work at that distance. Okay. Nice gauntlets. We're going to grab them so that we can get the money from them. This gun is leveling up pretty quick. I like that. We'll start down here first, I think. Because there's a top and a bottom. Whoa. That's another player. Is there any loot down here? No? That's boring. No loot up here either. Oh, he's respawning. Well, let's get the hell out of there. I'm guessing that guy grabbed whatever loot there was. What's this? Saltpeter. Oh, you dirty dog. He stopped attacking me because his little goons are out. Anything else I gotta worry about? Don't see them. You coming back yet there, buddy? Anything? I guess I'm killing stuff too quick. We got loot this time. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't want to have to do that again. I was trying to grab the saltpeter. That's what I was trying to do when I was so rudely interrupted. It lets you continue where you left off though, which is nice. Weapon chest. Give me something good that I could use, please. A rapier. No thanks. Well, we'll grab the herbs over here.
You steal that which is mine. You assault my followers, and now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
I think she's upset, but I'm not sure. It's a shot in the dark, but that's what I'm thinking. Head back to the tower. That shotgun's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Oh, God. And you disrupted it. That's a story. Those who... I hate to ask you to be the bearer of that
So, I
tidings,
gotta look.
but I should stay here. Just deliver the report to the
That's
guard
medium.
at the gate.
I'm under my
Then
weight. I
get
don't want to
yourself
ruin
a
that.
nice cup of mead at the tavern.
But this
You
one
deserve
is 6.2. And it is recommended to wear, but it puts me over. Why am I over? Because those are medium. If I take that off, I'm below. What was it? C? Yeah. I'll get rid of those. Travel to town and deliver the Watcher's report. Alright, I guess we're going to town now. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I want to look at weapon mastery to see. This is not what I want. Attributes. Where does that gun fall in? That shotgun. Intelligence. Strength and intelligence. Darn. That's too bad because it's a great weapon. But it's gonna get replaced by either the musket or the bow. And then I want to use... See, oh, the greatsword uses dexterity. Ah, so I could use spear or greatsword. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to keep on going on this path. We have to go this way. Did I read this note over here?
Come closer.
I'll say that.
It is
so
time
no.
you know the whole truth.
Warhammer. The Warhammer is pretty cool in its own, all in its own, but it's not the playstyle I want to get because I don't want to be the big tank. I want to be like the damage dealer. And if you play your cards right with the bow, you can do like immense amount of damage. So I just need a melee weapon as a backup for when the bow is no longer of use, when they're no longer at range. One is over there. What? But I'm confused. You want? That's the quest guy, but it's not where I have to go. Oh, I have to investigate the ancient statue because I looked at the letter. I see. All right, let's go check out the ancient statue. Grab some bush. That's a big statue.
This island has always guarded the promise of paradise. Humanity
We're gonna
cast
skip
out.
this. Now we're gonna travel to town. Yeah, I was really impressed with the shotgun. I've never used that before. And I don't know that it existed before. I don't think it has. It's like I said, it's been such a long time that I played this game that there's so many things. And that's not even part of the expansion because I'm able to
Did you
use it.
see my card? Huh?
Picking some truffles. Optional, gather herbs and berries. I mean, I don't know that those pigs are attacking, so... Oh, apparently they are. Apparently the piggies are aggro. Did I beat him to this or not? I got it. Grab the provisions. Oh, we got milk. Milk. Oh, let's open the map. That's what I've been waiting for. House ownership. Anything else? So don't bother XP, from what I understand. But we can do gather. There's no use beefing up your XP because eventually you can max level. But gather speed, now that's important. Chop chop. Oh, this one's a little bit bigger. Get some fronded pedal clap. Sounds like something you catch from somebody who's not very nice. Hello, gate person. I have arrived.
Hold up there.
What do you have
What
for me?
business do you have in Corinth? A report from the
Leather
watcher.
hat, which I can't wear.
Ask if I
Because it
all
will
right.
weigh me
See
down
you.
even more than I already am.
Here's my new friend right here.
Here's
All
my
the
new
troubles
friend.
I lost and then some. Hoo-hoo. I hope it wasn't too hard. Keep that sickle for your troubles. And if you make a
Well,
habit
just chatting
of
went well, Miss
harvesting
Fran.
herbs and such, there's the gain. No doubt.
Level 8. Oh, leveling quick.
Spoken to the captain have, but he broke it. Can absolutely not. You're a guest. I insist you check in at the inn.
Check in at the inn. Hello, I'm checking in at the
Welcome
inn.
to the Southern Breeze. May a gentle wind always guide you.
There is.
You wish to check in?
Where have you been?
I have
Problems?
checked in at the
I
inn.
raided
Oh,
tombs
bag of
more
coins,
likely than
thank
this,
you.
but I managed to sell that as a trade. Well, there you go. You can always count on me to tell it to you.
There's a quest
Get
lady
yourself
that I
onto
had
the
to hand
trading
in, and
post.
she happened to
And if you
be
need to
in
stash anything,
the inn.
There's a storage shed as well. I'll be getting the lay of the land.
50 coins, thank you. All right. I got one there, so I don't need this one. Now what? Well, we got some quests over here. Introduction to storage. We're going to store a bunch of things in storage. We'll put all that in there. Open the trading post. Thank you. I do want to go to the trading post because I want to try to find some weapons I can actually want to use. I'm not feeling the greatsword. It's kind of like big. Doesn't really fit my playstyle.
Even here, civilization is built on a foundation of
So let's
lies
look
and
at
greed. A flawed structure that
spears.
shall
Can use,
crumble
can
beneath
afford.
my might.
I don't see my money up here. I have 111 coins. I want dexterity. So that would be a good choice. Did I buy it? It doesn't look like it. Can I look for it again? Because I'm confused. Wait, I did buy it because my money went down. Did it not? No, I still have 111. Okay. I don't know what I did. Oh, did I bid on it? Did I do something stupid like that? I didn't think that was a thing. Buy now. That's better. That instead of the greatsword. And then I can do that. And then I want... do I want a bow or do I want the gun? Like, what are the differences, you know? 123... No bows at this level. Is it a can't afford situation? Yeah. I need 150. I mean, I can start leveling. I'm fine with the gun instead of the bow. We'll give that a try and see what happens. So I'm going to replace you with you. These are the weapons I'm going to level with. We'll sell you. And then we'll have to upgrade those when I can. Okay. So let's go to our next quest.
Spending coin make it real tragedy. He said your heroics on the shore got the attention of this so-called
Open the map.
Sounds like a right charlatan to me. He's waiting for you.
We're gonna go storage space. And now I gotta go up there. Oh, I'm still leveling. Leveling is going quick, that's for sure. We're almost to the level 25. Talk to Francis Turner. Okay. Who's Francis Turner, one might ask? Note, book, whatever. Hello, Francis Turner over here.
So, here's the one Watcher Reese lavished such high praise on. A real charger, I suppose. Of course, Now, that's the spirit. We be fighters, not whiners and naysayers. Just now, Quartermaster Agrawal's headed to the farm.
Quartermaster. That's not him. Where's the quartermaster?
Go and see if you can help.
He's over there. Yeah. On the way, we'll do this one. He's playing with the new flail.
I would greatly appreciate that. But be cautious. The ancients wielded powers we don't fully yet understand. My team are rigorous.
And we're gonna go this way. One thing I want to do is get iron and whatnot, and then I can maybe make my own weapons. So let's get our skill up here. Don't want to get too distracted with the foraging and whatnot, but this way. Any goodies over here for me? That needs level 30. This is probably even higher than level 30. No, yeah, level 50. Alright. Anything here? Oh, book. Alright. So I'll be using my gun for both weapons for the first time, actually. Clearly that was a miss. I'll get used to that. I was distracted because I seen something over here that I wanted, but it was already grabbed. Alright. Keep my gun in hand.
The scene here is you're a brave soul, my friend.
Alright, so we got stuff we have to collect here.
Look for any farmer to be rescuing. Bring back any tractor.
I'm missing. Sometimes it's just faster to do the short little shots. loot. So there's a letter over here, though. Letter and or book. Got it. Alright, so the well. We gotta do something at the well. I'm assuming get water. I don't mind this one weapon combo. My biggest challenge is the switching of the weapons, but you'd have that with any weapon combo. So. Grab some corn. This one I'm not going to be able to use. Oh yeah, I can still use my gun. There's two of them in there though. I like how it hits them both. So we got spear update. I don't want to throw my spear. We'll go with that. And then, oops, I forgot. I gotta do my gun. That's kind of neat. We'll try that trap idea. I may have waited too long to get in here. They might respawn on me. No, we're okay. Q. Deploy a trap. Get the headshots. Yeah, baby. This guy's level 9. Prayer beads. Oops. Wrong weapon. Gotcha. Supply cache, but we gotta also turn the big wheel here. There we go. Did I get anything? It was telling me stuff, but... Alright, now let's keep on rolling here. Mobs are respawning. We got another piece of paper here. I don't see anything in there, but I'm sure there is. Apparently not. That's weird. Somebody might have already come in here and killed it. Sack of grain. Let's grab it. And then some other goodies there. That's another one of those high level dudes. Oh, he's only a level higher. He's just tough. I need grain. It's not going to tell me where it is, so we're going to go check this building. Hello, person. Nearby here, I guess. Outside of this building. There must have been a big mob in here somebody killed because there's quite a bit of loots. Void gauntlet. Okay, where did the grain go? I was in there and it was telling me oh shit, a spitter. Level 10. I don't know if I grabbed that note way over there already. But I'm gonna have to go check it out. There's notes all over the place here. In this area. Two of them. I gotta go after that guy. I saw another note here and here. Timing is off because they're getting their hits in. There's a grain. Anything else in here? Yeah, this supply crate for me. I think that's... Did I get that note? Probably not. I don't know how he died. I don't feel like it was me, but... Take that, stinky beetle. There, now I feel like I got all the books that were around that area. And then again, maybe not. Hey, I got these already. Grabbing it again, just to make sure. Okay, I gotta go back that way, fill the cart with grain and vegetables. Gonna go fill the cart with grain and vegetables. Okay, almost there. A fishing quest over there.
Well, it's not as much as I'd hoped, but it's certainly better than nothing.
Potion pouch.
Did you see it? Good thinking. This farm produced a bountiful crop of fruits and vegetables as well. The fields are cursed now, but there are crates of food that have already been harvested. Go on then, I'll wait here.
Lighten the load. I gotta go back in there, eh? Eyewitness accounts. Alright, well. Get my gun out. The shotgun is definitely better for range than this thing.
Nothing I've learned.
But it didn't have the as far distance. And I'm hoping with whatever skills we have in the future, it's going to do more damage or maybe slow or something so they don't come at you so quick. But it does add a bleed effect, which is nice. So they're dying from the bleed. I don't know if you get to see where bleed gets added or not. Alright, let's go help this person out here.
Shh. They'll...
Next person is down this way. Well, thank you for the goodies. Garden pig. I thought it said golden pig. I was like, ooh, I got a golden pig. No golden pig for me. Nope. Another letter? Hello.
What are you doing here?
You go ahead. Level 4 on the spear, nice. Guess we'll select it. We'll keep on going down that chain, I guess. Now where are we going? Back to the cart? Or do I scoot out over here real quick? Now, there's so many of these things, I can't tell. I think, okay, yeah, they stopped, they still glow regardless, but they lose the certain look to it. Okay, I understand. We're going to scoot over this way real quick. Is that another node out here? No, that was an illusion. Okay, so I gotta read journal entries here somewhere. No goodies there. There's a mob around here. That was done. That way. There's one down there. Got nice reach on this thing. I keep hitting the wrong keys. Okay, apparently I'm like right on top of one. Bad timing. Oh yeah, I can see I got the bleed on him. Nice. I almost walked into the other mob. Oops. Anything there? Nope. There's a provisions thing I want. Need a little bit of food. Alright, now I want to go over here, up here. I'm not minding the spear. There's definitely better weapons out there, but I think once I unlock certain abilities, it has a nice reach on it. It's good both close and has a slight reach, so that's kind of handy. Now I have to go back across there, and then I want to go there and then back to town. Do I have to uncover the fast travel? Uncharted fast travel point. So I gotta go check that out. And what's this? A tome. I'm not going in no tome. No instances for this solo guy. I'm just gonna try to zoom through here. And hopefully shake them off before I get to my destination. There we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to log out here, I think. It's a safe spot. So we can add our point. Standing station fee gather, so we'll go gather speed. And I don't think I have any other points to put in. So we made it to level, I don't know what level I am. Where does it show your level? Is it here? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Level 11? Alright, so that is, I don't have to save. So we're just going to exit to desktop. So on that note, folks, thanks for everybody for stopping by, checking it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode of Com's Corner today. And on that note, I'm RogCom on behalf of the Whirlwind Gaming Academy. I say ciao for now.